It's a new year. We are into the transfer window, but forget about the January sales. Half of our team are shite, and I'll give them away for free. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland 98. It's the FIFA 23 Hearts career mode. We are in, I believe, episode 52. You might be getting a nosebleed because we never seem to get this high in the episode numbers. We always seem to bitch you early in these saves, but no, I've changed. I'm a changed man. The FIFA career mode is here to stay. The Son of Scotland 90 channel is here to stay. I am here to stay. And the players that are playing good can stay at the club. The players that are not playing good can go and fuck themselves. So that is it. We need them out the club. No one that wants to be here, you can leave. If you're not playing good enough to be here, you can leave. So what we're going to do is we've got a big day. We've got a big game. It's Hibernian. It's the Edinburgh Derby. It's a match that we must win. But before we get to that must-win game, we need to see what players must leave. So with that said, let's go and look at the squad hub and let's decide who's good enough to wear this maroon jersey and who is not good enough to wear this jersey. Now, Sander Clark's our goalkeeper, so he doesn't wear a maroon jersey, but he may as well. He's good enough. He's our number one. He is staying right where he is. Now, this guy here, Ezekiel David, currently out on loan, 65 overall. What can we say about him? You know, he's 19 years old. This guy has got a lot of potential, and maybe within a season or two could be higher rated than Sander Clark. So he's definitely going to stay, albeit he's not at the club right now. Ross Stewart, I don't think he's played a single game in this entire career mode, and we're almost, we're 2.5 seasons in. So you could understand why his morale is unhappy. You could understand why he's got red stuff beside him. Sharpness 0, player team performance down, contract down, playtime down. Everything for this guy is looking down. But what I might do is I might play him. I might get him a game. We won't play against Hibs, but who knows? There might be a game where I think we can sneak Ross Stewart in there, because I do feel a bit bad for the guy. I mean, you know, for the first 2 seasons, he has to sit there and look at Craig Gordon and Sander Clark in front of him, and he must be thinking, fuck, I have no chance. You know, that would be like, I don't know, you're like a 6 out of 10 chick, and your 2 best friends are like 10s, and you have to go to the bar with them every Saturday night, and you just know that none of the guys are looking at you because they're too busy looking at your friend on the left and your friend on the right, and you're just sat in the middle, you know, like a big fat donut. And that must be how Ross Stewart feels. So I do feel a bit sorry for him, but here, he's not an ugly duckling. He's an alright looking guy. But it's a shame that he's not alright with the gloves on. But we'll give him a chance. I'm telling you, we will give him a go, because I'm fair. I'm reasonable. I'm like that. But let's move on to the left backs. Halliday. It's Andy Halliday. We've got to keep it, man. Come on. He's Andy effing Halliday. Well, he's retiring at the end of the season, so I can't really do much about it. You know, either it's a bit young, though, to retire 33. Although you could argue, again, he's not really featuring much. Alex Cochrane, on paper, statistic-wise, he looks good. Stats-wise, he looks good. But recently, he's not been in the team, so who knows? I mean, obviously, I'm going to keep him unless we get a great offer. But he's kind of been forced out at the moment because Kai Rolls has been our number one centre back. Then that pushes Kingsley out to the left. So yeah, that is a bit controversial. That our joint highest rated player in the team, I believe he is. I believe Devlin's 75 as well. But the point is, he can't really get into the starting 11 at the moment. Got Dave Mackay, 18-year-old. He's listed for loan, 54. Could be a good player in the future, but he's not good enough right now. Craig Halkett, the captain. A leader of men. Crucial. Form's good. What more can you want? He's happy. I'm happy. He's a wee bit down about the team performance, but aren't we all? We're going to change that, though. We're going to change that in the next couple of episodes. We're actually going to move into the top 6. I can feel it, man. I can feel it in my bones. We're beginning to play well. The games that we do lose lately, we don't deserve to lose. We're just being very, very unlucky. But yeah, I'm going into every game now expecting to get good results. So yeah, I think we will move up the table pretty quickly, and Craig Halkett will be a big part of that. Kai Rolls, this man, unfortunately, he did submit a transfer request about 3 months ago, so that sucks. But I think I've been playing him recently, and he's been like one of our best defenders. So he's actually one of the starting 11, even though he's not happy. His morale's unhappy. He will not sign a new contract. He's only got 6 months left on his deal, so unless he signs a new contract and it doesn't look like it, he can leave at the end of the season for free. He can also agree to join a team in January and then leave at the end of the season for free. So, I mean, even though I want to keep Kai Rolls, the likelihood looks like he will not be a Hearts player he might be a Hearts player by the end of January if we decide to keep him, but it doesn't look like he's going to be a Hearts player by the start of next season, which is a bummer, but what can I do? I'm hoping that by continually playing him, he changes his mind and decides he wants to stay at the club. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. I don't have like a mystery ball, a glass ball that I can look into and predict the future. I don't have that, but who knows? Maybe Kai Rolls will change his mind and stay here. We've got Stephen Kingsley. Again, I love Stephen Kingsley. Good player. Can play multiple positions. Got a great left foot. Gets a free kick. He knows where the back of the net is. Unfortunately, it's been about 10 years since we had a free kick. But if we do get one, this guy's on it. So he's staying. Lewis Nielsen, 21 years old. I've loan listed him. Again, another player with a good future, but it's just difficult for him to get game time, especially with us not being in Europe. So I do want to try and loan him out until the end of the season. I think we will be in Europe next year. I pretty much guarantee we'll be in Europe next year, so we will need the bigger squad. But for right now, Lewis Nielsen, he's not really required, but he is a big part of this team going forward. I can guarantee that. Same for kind of Toby Sibic, although he is getting more game time than Lewis Nielsen. I've loan listed Sibic for the simple reason is I think I need to get rid of either Nielsen or Sibic on loan, just for the rest of this season. I would prefer it to be Nielsen, but if no one comes in for Nielsen, then I would have no objection to getting rid of Toby Sibic till the end of the year and keeping Nielsen. But I think I need to get rid of at least one of these guys, and who knows, maybe even two if the right loan offer comes in. Then we have Atkinson, best player, we've got it right back. Michael Smith, 52 overall. I mean, contract expiring in 6 months. He is 36 years old now. The guy is ancient. The guy, if he grows his hair out, he could be Santa Claus, man. He's just an old man. But I like Michael Smith. He's the Rolls Royce. He's going to stay. Dylan Reid currently out on loan. George Grant, don't know how I feel about George Grant, to be honest. If we get a decent offer, I'd probably let him go. Peter Haring, kind of similar to Kai Rolls. He wants to leave. And you know what? I wouldn't really object that. He is good, the fact that he can play multiple positions, but if he wants to leave, then I'm not going to beg him to stay. Benny Benenjame, I don't know, at the start of the game, I thought he was like kind of similar to Devlin. You're like, these two are like head and head, neck and neck, but I don't know. He's not really had the same sort of improvement. His career's not really followed in the same footsteps as Devlin. He's still a good player, but for me, he's nowhere near as crucial as Cammy Devlin. And speaking of Cammy Devlin, 76 overall, so he is indeed the best player we have at the club. Fitness is up, sharpness is up, he's happy, his player performance is good, his play time's up, everything about Cammy Devlin's good. He is the main man that we have, and he's a big part of this team. Cammy Smith currently out on loan. Who knows, could be 70 rated by the time we get him back at the end of the season. Finlay Pollock, 65 overall. I expect his rating to go up a few times as well. Barry Mackay, 73 overall. You know what? I expected him to be the main man at the start of the save, but Josh Ginnelly is putting him in his place. I'm telling you, Josh Ginnelly. If I had to pick between Barry Mackay or Josh Ginnelly right now, I would honestly pick Josh Ginnelly, and I mean that, even though Barry Mackay's higher rated, and Barry Mackay is supposedly worth a bit more, and is supposedly the better player, and according to this here, he has something special, but for me, Josh Ginnelly's the special one. He's the chosen one. He's the man with the plan. Alan Forrest, I don't mind Forrest, but I feel like the longer the save goes, the further he gets down the pecking order. That's natural, We just seem to be bringing in better players, and then it means Alan Forrest is going down and down a notch. I mean, he's 28. He's a good squad player. I wouldn't be opposed to moving him on if we got a good offer, but I'm happy for him to warm a bench or something like that, so he can stay. Josh Ginnelly. What can we say about Josh Ginnelly? I don't need to say anything about Josh Ginnelly. Just watch this series. If you've been watching this, then you know all you need to know. This guy is a goal-scoring machine. Luca Romero, just brought him in. He did pick up an injury, but when he plays, he looks pretty good. I did label him the next Lionel Messi. Maybe I went slightly too far with that, but I tell you what, he's a good player. Luca Romero, I'd be surprised if he's here in a year or two, and that's not because I don't want him, but because he will just surely attract interest from big clubs, and the wages that he'll be demanding, I think, in the next contract will just be way too much for us. But I think we signed him for 4 years, 5 years, so we got him nailed down, but I just know that sooner or later a big club will come in, they'll offer big money, and it'll be money that we just can't refuse. Stephen Humphries, 60 overall, 27, decent squad player, can play on the wings or up front. I like Stephen Humphries, I'll keep him around. Lawrence Shankland has been kind of dropped as the number one. I don't know if he should be, because GUE-SUNG isn't really doing it for me. Lawrence Shankland's not happy. He wants more game time. He's not really happy with his performances either. So, I don't know. I'm not going to sell him. At least I don't think I am. But something needs to happen with Lawrence Shankland. We need to see an improvement with Lawrence Shankland. Then we have GUE-SUNG. Now, I actually don't really rate him. I mean, statistically, stats-wise, he looks great. But for me, he's not really delivering the sort of performances that he should be, but his morale's happy, and apparently his player performance is good. He's happy with his play time. So yeah, he seems to think he's doing a good job, but I would like to see a bit more from him. Maybe I'm asking too much. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much pressure on him. But for me, I'd like to see more from GUE-SUNG, or else, I don't know. We'll have to ship him back to Korea. Maybe we'll ship him to North Korea instead of South, and then they'll keep him as a prisoner. And then I don't know, well, that's probably a bad idea. Don't want to be doing that. Don't want to get him killed, but the point is, I want him to start scoring more goals. So, GUE-SUNG, if you could please start putting the ball in the back of the net, then I'd appreciate that. Or else you'll be put in a North Korean jail cell. So, aye, there you go. No pressure, son. No pressure. Moving on, we've got Ewan Henderson, decent player, 69 overall. Being approached by Lille for a loan transfer. I'm not going to sell him. I would loan him out though, and hopefully we get him back next season better than ever. Should be a 70 rated player by the time next season starts. Joe Newbley hasn't really played much at all. Has he played even? I don't know. He's not made an appearance this season. He played in a friendly match, but that's it. So yeah, Joe Newbley, you can understand why he's not happy. But based on how he performed last season, you can understand why I'm not playing him. So yeah, it's not ideal. I'll be honest, it's not ideal, but what can I do? And then you've got Liam Boyce, who has made one appearance, and he averaged 5.5, and that's probably why he's not been anywhere near the team since. So, yeah, there you go. Players probably need to leave. I'm looking at players that I would potentially let go on a transfer permanently. I'm looking at Boyce, I'm looking at Newbley, and I know I brought Newbley in, but he's just not really lived up to my expectations. I'd be happy to see him go. Apart from that, though, I'm not too bothered. Probably Peter Haring as well, because he wants to leave, and if he wants to leave, then he can go. Like I said, Nielsen and Sibic, I'd happy for one, if not two of them to go on loan. And I want to keep Kai Rolls, but if we get a decent enough offer in, then, you know what, I'll be happy to let him go out. But the big problem for me is we've got one clean sheet all season. That's not good enough. We need to change it. What better way to change it than our first match of the new year? We're now into, the year 2025? What better way to start it than a clean sheet victory over Hibernian in the Edinburgh Derby? It would be great. So let's go and do it. And here he is, Robbie Nielsen, taking the hot seat, the $1 million seat. Or if we lose, then it'll be worth nothing, the £5 seat. Are your boys ready for the game? Of course we are. We're always ready. We were born ready, son. Your target was always to bring European football to the club. We failed to do it in the first 2 seasons. We have to do it this season, by God. Can your boys still make... Of course. Everything's... Lads have to be positive. I want us to fight for it now. Yeah. We gotta fight for the right to enter Europe. Unless you're a refugee, just turn up in a dinghy and they'll let you straight in. You don't need to qualify. You just come in a wee dinghy boat, man, and you're taken right in. You can pick any country you want. But if you're Hearts, no, you have to qualify for Europe. You have to do it the hard way. I don't mind. We'll do it the Hearts way. Can you get your pride back? We'll do everything we can. It's another game. I'm not counting on it. You know what? We'll do everything we can. Blood, sweat, tears. I will die to beat Hibs. I mean it. So let's go. Let's do it. No more questions. I've got a Hibernian side to thrash. And here we go. We're at Tynecastle, Edinburgh Derby, the 1st of January 2025. And the snow is coming down upon us, man. So hopefully Santa is still about. Hopefully he's got one more present for us today. If it's snowing, it's still Christmas. That's the way I'm looking at it. But I tell you what, if it doesn't end in a Hearts win, then Christmas is cancelled for this foreseeable future. I will burn that Christmas tree down. But here we go. Look at this guy. Who is this? Mr. Bandana. Speak to me, son. Who are you? Must be a new signing. No idea. I've never seen this guy before. No idea who he is. But he's a Hibs player. So automatically, I hate him. But here we go. This is our team. Sander Clark in nets. Because he's Sander fucking Clark, man. He's Super Clark. Super Clark. Kingsley, Rolls, Halkett, Atkinson, the back four. We move into the midfield with Benenjamit, Devlin and Forrest. Forrest coming in for Romero, who's not fully up to it today. And then up front we've got Mackay, Giannelli and Shankland. Yes, GUE-SUNG, whatever he's called, has been replaced. I really should learn his name. It's a bit disrespectful. I've had him for, what, a year now? And I still don't know his name. I do know it. It's one of those names where... It's weird. Korean names, you can pronounce them back to front. It's not my fault. Anyway, the Hibs guy that we're all worrying about is called O'Relena. So there you go, O'Relena. It's a mouthful, don't get me wrong. I'll probably botch it on a few occasions. But I'm more worried about the attacking options that Hibs have in this match. More so, Martin Boyle. He always causes us problems. So I'm expecting him to do so again today. But yeah, I'll test that Hibs centre-back. I need to find out if he's any good. O'Renla? We'll find out. I'm going to attack him. I am going to make him a big focal point of this Edinburgh derby. But let's go with Josh Ginnelly, and that pass is a big focal point. I'll be talking to him about that at the interval. Can't give away possession like that, man. First bloody attack of the game, and we're losing the ball, and now it's Martin Boyle, the man that I said I need to stop, and he plays it into Newell. And Hibernian trying to get through. Kai rolls. Gets ready. And now it's going to be Craig Halkett just to launch one up. Shankland brings it down pretty well. So here we go. Shankland now down the right-hand side. He's got Forrest in the middle. He's got Barry Mackay on the left. He's got Ginnelly beside him on the right. Shankland trying to play through. Forrest! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper, man. What? How? Great stuff there. The pass to Shankland was brilliant. Oh, the wee step over as well. That's a great ball through, and it's a good shot for Forrest. You know, I've got to give the keeper credit as well. It's a great save. It's a hat-trick of great things. But it's only led to a Hearts corner. Should have been a Hearts goal. Let's see, Kingsley. We need a good delivery. That's very good, actually. Oh, Halkett jumped for it, and Hibs will get rid of it, but only as far as Forrest. Oh, no, actually, no, it's as far as Benjamin now. Forrest just got poleaxed there. Ginnelly to Atkinson. Forrest. Shankland, that's great play, it's Forrest. Oh, Forrest, that's quality. That's fucking quality. The cross wasn't great though. Ginnelly to Atkinson. Mackay. Oh, how's the keeper saved? No. How's he saved that? Who's this guy nets? Tell me your name. I need your name. How's he saved this? Look at that, man. Barry Mackay hits it first time. That's the goalkeeper made 2 great saves in the opening couple of minutes, man. Unbelievable. Could it be another day where the goalkeepers save the opposition? Ball into the bats. Pish. That's a crap ball, man. That's straight at the goalkeeper. Must be a new keeper Hibs signed as well. Thorell. Never heard of him. But I tell you what, he's pretty good. Oh, but that's a dodgy back pass, so they put him under pressure there. Hibs are panicking. Devlin. Oh, he's hit that guy in the nuts. Not the intended target, but I tell you what, we'll take it. It's a decent second prize. And now it's through to Henderson. Kai rolls. Stands in front of him. He does a lot of trickery. He gets away if he rolls. Needs to put in a challenge. He's just looking at him. Daydreaming. But Cammy Devlin's not daydreaming. He comes across, saves the day. He plays out to Benjamin. Now Benjamin. Back to Cammy D. Cammy D's got Shankland with him. Shankland playing it back to Cammy D. That's brilliant. It's onside. And Cammy Devlin, poor touch. Can't get the shot away. And the goalkeeper Thorell comes out and gathers it up. Eats it up like he's playing Pac-Man. Then almost throws it to Alan Forrest. Hibs here under pressure. Speaking under pressure, that's a great ball through the Boyle. Now we're under pressure. Hibs have got us. Bang to rights here. Oh, it's up the post. Bang to rights, my ass. How about bang to the post? Great save by the post. The woodwork denying Hibernian the opening goal here in the Edinburgh derby. Now it's Devlin. He finds big Lawrence Shankland out to Forrest. Now Forrest. Oh, Forrest. I can't believe that. I gave Forrest a start and he repays me with probably one of the worst passes I have ever seen in my life. So thank you for that. But I tell you what, that's a pretty good tackle. Certainly not the worst tackle I've seen in my life. It's Shankland through to Forrest. Forrest this time plays Josh Ginnelly. Josh Ginnelly cuts inside. Oh, saved the game by the goalkeeper. Who is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? What kind of drugs is he on? Because I tell you what, I want him tested. These PEDs, these performance enhancing drugs, are denying us a lead here on the 1st of January on Derby Day. Let's go. Delivery into the box from Kingsley. Ginnelly flicked it on. Ginnelly's down. Oh no. Oh hell. Oh yes, I want it back. Ginnelly's down though. Ginnelly's hurt. I tell you what, that's a reason to panic. Ginnelly's down holding his shoulder. And if he goes down, he may as well be the captain. He may as well be the ship. He may as well be fucking, I don't know if he's the iceberg or Titanic. But either way, if he goes down, we go down. And that's not good. So hopefully he gets back on his feet. Ball then played up to Shankland. We've got Joshie Ginnelly. He's got the injury icon beside him. That's the last thing you want to see. Now it's Devlin. Back to Forrest. Back to Devlin. Now it's Ginnelly. Ginnelly. Oh, he's injured. He tried to take a strike from distance. And it didn't really work for him. So this is it then. Ginnelly does have to come off. We're going to bring on Ewan Henderson. It sucks. It's the last thing I wanted. But yeah, we will give Henderson a chance. And hopefully he can come on and put in a good performance. Big opportunity for him to do something in the Edinburgh Derby. A rare appearance for Henderson. Good interception from Forrest. Forrest plays it up to Henderson. What can Henderson do? It's his first contribution. And he just loses the ball. Good interception for Kai Rolls. Now it's through to Taveers. It crosses it in, but Halkett's there. intercepts it, plays it back to Sander Clark. Sander Clark will launch it up. Barry Mackay brings it down with his nice wee blue boots. He plays it to Shankland. Shankland through to Barry Mackay. Can Barry Mackay keep this in? He can, but can he find a good ball into the box? He's got Ewan Henderson back post. Ewan Henderson tried to jump for it, didn't get to it. Shankland! Oh, basic goal! What a goal! What a goal for Lawrence Shankland! It's a basic goal kick, and it's into the back of the net. I don't believe that, man. Holy shit, man. It's some bad dancing for Shankland, but he can dance the night away with some of the worst dancing I've ever seen, because he's earned it after that goal. What a goal, man. What a strike. Look at that. Oh, my God, the touch. The overhead bicycle kick. Does it get any better than that? The goalkeeper might be good, but I tell you what, there's no drugs in the world. The Colombian cartel couldn't get you drugs to save that shot, man. That is unsavable. Take your peds, roll them up, put them in a burrito for the Mexicans, and shove it up your hole, mate, because Shankland has given us the lead here in the Edinburgh Derby. And there you go, it's half-time. The Hearts fans are happy. You can tell it's cold. They're all wearing their wee jackets, they're all wearing their wee beanies. But I tell you what we could be wearing after another 45 minutes, and that could be 3 points, because we have the lead here thanks to that wonderful Shankland goal. The new Hibernian signing's done absolutely nothing. The goalkeeper's been pretty good, but not even he could stop Lawrence Shankland. And we have a 1-0 lead at the break. Oh, brilliant for Kai Rolls. Made that tackle, made it look easy, and now he's charging. It's Kai Rolls. He's got Shankland with him. He's got Barry Mackay with him. Plays it to Barry Mackay. Mackay holds it up, gets away from Caden, gets it to Kingsley. I thought that was out of play there, but no, we kept it in. Kai Rolls lofts it up to Devlin on the other side. Devlin through to Ewan Henderson. He had a quiet game so far. Came on as a sub. Hasn't done much. Benny Benenjami. Forrest through to Barry Mackay. It's looking good. It's Barry Mackay. Oh my God. I thought Barry Mackay had scored a screamer there. We'll see the replay. I thought it was in. Did you see the touch? Ryan Porteous now coming on for Hibs, but did you see the little touch that Barry Mackay... I don't know if they're going to show us a replay, actually. I think they might just go straight to the corner. They're going to go straight to the corner. Dirty, stinking bastards. Right, here we go. Kingsley whips it in. Oh, back post Shankland was there. I cannot get the head on it, though, and it might fall for... Well, oh, my God, he's headed it to himself. Look at the pace of Martin Boyle. That was a great bit of play there for Boyle, but look at Guy Rolls from down under. He takes out Martin Boyle. He sends Martin Boyle down under. 6 foot down under. Jesus Christ, what a tackle. Boyle's hurt. Boyle's holding his knee, and it could be all over for him. He took an arrow to the knee. It is all over. It's done. It's finished. And McCarthy's coming on. Probably the worst Hibs player of all time. That's worked out an absolute treat for us. Almost one. Oh my God, it's Barry Mackay. Talk about treats. We've been gifted a chance. It's Barry Mackay. Oh man, how's he missed? What a chance to pretty much seal the deal here, and he's put it wide. That's bad. Barry Mackay, son, you have to score that. Benenjami, Forrest, Devlin through the Forrest. Oh, it's flicked up. Benenjami, get to that. He gets pushed out the way. Good tackle, Kingsley. It is Forrest. It's Shankland. Oh, he strikes again, and Hibs will clear it. And Kai Rolls again just comes over and takes a ball off McCarty like it wasn't even there. Brilliant stuff. And now, Cammy Devlin looking for something, looking for anything, looking for a maroon shirt to pass to. Benenjami back to Kai Rolls. Rolls will find Halkett. Halkett with a ball launched up. It's Shankland. Trying to play, that's a poor ball there, but we'll get it back. Shankland will get it back. He flicks it on. Forrest to Barry Mackay. Benenjami playing some good stuff here. It's Devlin. Strike. Oh my God. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. I thought it was over. Could you imagine if that went in? Holy crap, man. I think the stadium would have erupted. Oh, the stands. 4 stands would have fell down. It would have been like construction work. Just the explosion. Oh man, that would have been mental. It would have been like a mission for GTA. But nah, it didn't go in. It hit the crossbar. And now they're bringing on Madrid. Let's just hope it's not Real Madrid, man. If it's Real Madrid, then we're probably in trouble. But knowing Hibs, they can't afford anything similar to Real Madrid, so he should be shite. It's the fake Madrid. It's Alan Forrest, though. He's trying to chip the keeper for there. I don't know what that was. Wasn't good, though. Was not good at all. Rolls out to Atkinson. Atkinson will find Henderson. Henderson looking for... Oh, Henderson, son. That's just poor, you know. Oh, but they gave it right back to us. Hibs are having a shocker here today, no doubt about it. Benenjami, Forrest, Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay gets away for Caden. Still Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay will spin around, and what can Barry Mackay do? He's still got the ball. He looks for the ball in. Shankland's there. It's headed away. And can Kingsley get to this? He should. He doesn't. Benjamin doesn't get to that either. Hibs with a chance. Hibs can potentially counter for the first time in what feels like about 20 minutes. They've not really had the ball in our box at all. But to tell you what, they might have it here. It's a ball out to Madrid, and I've just slabbered about this guy. Imagine if he scored. Oh my god, he's took it around Atkinson. Kai Rolls is there. Thank God for that. Kai Rolls was in the right place at the right time. And now Barry Mackay holds it up. Plays it to Rolls. Rolls now looking for Kingsley. Plays the simple, easy ball to Kingsley on the left. And now Stephen Kingsley will run into the space. McCurdy's catching us, but we play it to Barry Mackay. And he can't keep it in. Barry Mackay slips and falls. Oh, good. It's a good tackle there for Forrest. It's Barry Mackay again. Plays through Alan Forrest. Forrest has got it. Forrest back to Barry Mackay. Mackay chests it down. Mackay strikes. Oh no, off the post. Off the post. We just can't seem to put Hibs away. Can't seem to do it, man. We just can't seem to get that second goal that would finish the game. And Devlin slides in. Doesn't get to it. And now Hibs are going to look for something here.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
Oh, McCurdy, do not let him get to this. Do not. If Hibs get something out of this game, it'll be criminal. It really will be. And I tell you what, that's a criminal tackle there for Cammy Devlin. It was not very good. And now Hibs, and it's a poor ball to give away. Halkett now with it. Halkett, what are you doing, Halkett, son? That was close. A lot closer than I liked. And Sander Clark will just hold on to the ball, try and tick away time here, and then just launch it right up. And hopefully Shankland can flick it on. He can to Ewan Henderson, but Ewan Henderson, there's no way through for him. Hibs at the back. They've got men up. Like, they're committing everybody. They have to. That's all Hibs can do at this stage. Commit men forward. We're going to commit everybody back. All we need to do is hold on. Oh, brilliant for Cammy Devlin. That's quality. Just find a run now. Find a runner. Find a runner. Oh, we're trying to find Shankland. He's not running. Oh, he almost got it back. Henderson slides in, wins it. But no, the referees give a free kick, so we've got about a minute and 10 seconds to go. Fucking bit my tongue. The excitement. I can't believe we're about to get a win here over Hibernian in the Edinburgh Derby. A clean sheet win as well. That's what I asked for, and that's what we could get. But we have to defend this for the next 90 seconds. Or 60 seconds. 70 seconds. However much long time's left. Come on, let's go. Come on. Time's up, surely. And that is it. We've done it. Probably, I'm going to go out and say this is the performance of the save. The performance of the career mode. 52 episodes. This is the best performance so far. And I know it's only a 1-0 win. I know we've only beat Hibs. We've beat Hibs before. I get that. I understand that. But I thought today, I thought we were incredible. I thought we deserved it. I thought we should have won by about 4 goals, 5 goals. We couldn't have asked for much more than that. Sander Clark barely had a touch of the ball, and we dominated that game from start to finish. Plus, the fact that we scored one of the best goals I've seen us score. Shankland with an absolute top world-class screamer. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so, guys. So I'm happy with that performance. I'm buzzing with that performance. But the fact is, we could have scored a lot more goals, and we could have scored a lot more screamers, a lot more world-class goals. But the goalkeeper for Hibs had a good game. I can't deny it. He was good today. But I tell you what, he wasn't good enough. Look at those stats. 12 shots to 1. Could you imagine if Hibs got a point out of that game? I'd have been gutted, man. I actually probably would have threw the controller out the window and went to bed. You wouldn't even have seen this episode. It wouldn't have got uploaded. I would have just quit the channel. I would have unsubscribed to myself. That's how pissed off I would have been. But no, thankfully they didn't. We got the win. And, you know, it could be a win that kickstarts the save. It could be a win that kickstarts the season. Some other results. Rangers have dropped points, which is good news for us. Aberdeen, who we're chasing, have dropped points as well. So, looks like there's a bunch of good news in there. It looks like today, it looks like the 1st of January has been a good day for Hearts. And that win doesn't see us move into the top 6, but we're right now on the verge of it. Look, we're just 2 points behind St Johnstone. We're 2 points behind Hibernian, 4 behind St Mirren, and 5 behind Aberdeen. 3rd place is now a real possibility, and it is now on to us to kick on, continue to put good results together, and claim that 3rd place and that European football. And some good news, Josh Ginnelly will only be out for 5 days, so he will miss the next match, but you know what? I'll take that. I'm pretty sure we can cope with Josh Ginnelly for 1 match. It could have been 5 months. It could have been, imagine he was out for the rest of the season like that. That would have been disastrous. But thankfully, 5 days, we can cope with just 5 days. We've got a loan offer now for Lewis Nielsen. They want to do a loan to buy. I've no interest in letting him go, so we will delegate and we'll say that we'll loan you him, but we're only going to loan you him on a short-term loan. So no loan to buy, just a short-term loan. Hopefully they accept that till the end of the season. Let's see then. It looks like we've got some scouts in here. Scouting reports are back. Who have we been recommended to sign? I'm looking at these young players. Is there anybody good? This guy looks no bad. Kirk McDonald. He's a goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper. You know what? I might actually sign him. He's only 16. He looks like he could have a really good career ahead of him. You know what? We need to sign players for the youth team anyway, so we're going to go ahead and sign him. That won't do us any harm. Who else have we got? Anyone else high potential? Maybe this guy, Duncan Kerr. Looks like he could be decent. Currently valued at 200,000. You know what? We'll sign him too. I don't want the other lad to feel alone, so we'll sign 2 players. And then Wright, he's currently scouting in Wales. What has he found for us? Any good potentially players here? Doesn't really look like it, to be fair. Oh, this guy here, Tony Green, 72 to 92. We've got to sign him. Who else have we got? This Charlie Morgan, 74. Got to sign him as well. So yeah, you've got a bunch of players that we're bringing into the club here. Maybe this guy, Gavin Clark. Could he be an option? Gavin Clark. Yeah, we know what. We'll give Gavin Clark a go as well. So that has us brought quite a lot of players in there. Hearts Board, Youth Development. Everyone at the club has been thrilled by the progress our youth academy in recent times. We're hoping to strengthen our team with players developed from our youth academy, and you have played a key role in achieving that ambition. We take great pride in the development of our own young players. Thanks, and please keep up the good work. Best of regards, Board of Directors. So there you go. The Board of Directors are kissing our ass. They're happy with the short-term objectives that we have managed to make there. But this is our youth squad. We've got a goalkeeper. What have we got here? Let's have a quick look then. We've got a goalkeeper, a left back, a left mid, a centre mid, a right winger, and two right wingers. So majority of them are Welsh, but we've got a couple of Scots boys in there as well. Will any of these go on to be future first team players? Who knows? Maybe. It is possible. It's very possible. So we'll find out. But that's good, guys, for this episode. Just the one gamer, because it's, I mean, you know, when you're playing Hibs, it only needs to be one game, but it doesn't get much better than that. Oh, what's this? Wait. Toby, oh my god. So, a loan move could help your career. Okay, Toby Sibic just cut me off. I was trying to do the outro, and Toby Sibic just cut me off. Thanks, Toby. I appreciate that. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, like, yeah, great start to the season. Brilliant day to beat Hibs. And now we can kick on. Next time we're back, guys, again, it'll be another 3-game episode, and we'll be looking to win, for the first time, 3 games in a row. We've got Kilmarnock in the league at home. Then we've got Hibernian in the Cup. So it's a trip to Easter Road in the Cup, Scottish Cup. Massive game that. I want to win the Cup this year. That is one of my objectives. And then we've got it's Livingston. We've already played Kelly. We played Kelly in the 5th. We've got Livingston on the 29th. So that's going to be absolutely massive. And then look at this month here in the league. Look at February. We've got St Mirren, Ross County, Dundee United, Livy. That's a bunch of winnable games. That is. And then, okay, this month does get a wee bit harder, but still no Old Firm teams. And then look at that. The 2 games before the split, we have to play both members of the Old Firm. So the season's heating up. The fight for this European place is going to be insane. But I'm up for it. I'm ready for it. And I will take the fight right down to the wire. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Leave a subscription. I'll see you later. Make sure as well, guys, to follow me on Twitch, SunScotland90. I do live stream the Football Manager 2023 Rangers rebuild. Basically, it's a series, a Football Manager save that I'm doing with Rangers. The goal is to rebuild Rangers because, let's be real, at the moment they're pretty pants. They are by far the second best team in Glasgow. They're quite a long way behind Celtic. So in that save, I am just trying to rebuild Rangers and essentially make them the best team in Glasgow and Scotland again. So you can check that out. I'm also looking to add a new series to my Twitch channel that I can alternate with the Rangers one. I just haven't come up with it yet. I've been thinking something along the lines of a FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to World Cup series with Kenny Dalglish. I know that sounds a bit weird, a bit of a mouthful, but I'm thinking about getting an icon Kenny Dalglish and then somehow implementing rules with Scottish players and somehow try with the divisions to get a Road to the World Cup or Road to the Euros, whatever you want to call it, series going. It's not much else I can think of. If I come up with any better ideas, then who knows, maybe that'll get replaced. But I think that could work, and it would be nice to actually use the Kenny Dalglish legend card. He's the only Scottish player with a legend card in the game. So that's the plans for Twitch. As for the YouTube channel, again, the Hearts career mode will continue. I don't know if I'm going to do it daily forever. I've been doing it daily since the start of the new year. However, just logically, it can't really happen, playing career mode every day. It's tough, and plus it's a bit time consuming, and sooner or later I just won't really want to play it every day. Sometimes you just cannot physically do it every single day. So I'm thinking about maybe alternating it and doing the Hearts career mode every second day, and then on the other days doing the Hearts Football Manager save. Now, I haven't forgot about the Hearts Football Manager save. I know I haven't uploaded it in like 10 days, but trust me, I haven't forgot about it, and I will be bringing it back within the next day or two. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We're still in Season 1, so yeah, we need to get through a lot of seasons in that, because normally we get through a lot more seasons in Football Manager than we do FIFA, but this year, I don't know, I'm enjoying FIFA. I'm sick of losing in FIFA, so I think I've made it my life goal to just keep playing, continue playing until I win. So yeah, I could be playing FIFA 23 when I'm 65 years old if I don't win, and I'll be sitting here like an old man, slowly moving my fingers to the buttons, praying to actually win something so I can fucking just stop playing and die. That'll be the goal when I'm 65 if I do not win a trophy. But we will. I think it'll happen this year. I'm confident. Obviously, I don't think we'll win the league. We're too far behind, but I've set out for a goal to win the Scottish Cup, and I stand by that. The goal for me at the start of the season was win a trophy and qualify for Europe. We're on the way to qualifying for Europe, and we're still in the Cup, albeit we haven't played the Cup yet, so of course we're in it. We can't be out it because we haven't played any games yet, but we're still in it. You got to be in it to win it, and I think we will win it, guys. That's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, be Scotland. Thanks for listening, and peace.